after seeing a success in the sports quota. Students and faculty of our institution have bagged several awards and honors this academic year. To mention a few, Dr. Rajneesh Kumar won the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Prize. Dr. Sanjeev Senapati, the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam HPC Awards. Dr. Pradeep has been elected as a Fellow of the US National Academy of Engineering, won the National Water Award and bestowed the International Excellence Award for Karlsruhe Institute of Technology in combination with the fellowship of Schroff Foundation. Dr. R.A. Sujit was awarded the Fellow Indian Society of Systems for Science and Engineering. Dr. Nitish Mahapatra, the Fellow of INSA. Drs. Indumati M. Nambi and B. Ravindran as a Fellow of INAE, the Indian National Academy of Engineering. Dr. Debashis Chakrabarti, the Fellow of IChemE. Dr. Hema Murthy, Fellow of Asia Pacific Artificial Intelligence Association. There are many, many more. What you see on this slide is just 1/12 of our achievement. Just I will read out the names. Dr. Ashwati Surendran, Dr. Arnab Rid, Dr. Kodandraman Ramanujam, Dr. Ramesh Gardas, Dr. C.S. Shankaram, Dr. Srinivas Reddy, Dr. Prabhu Rajagopal, Dr. Prakash Maya, Dr. A.R. Ganeshan, Professor Ashok Junjunwala, Dr. Tiju Thomas were awarded different honors from different specializations, different societies related to their respective specializations. Our institute also recognizes the contribution of our faculty. Among such honors bestowed, Drs. Basavaraj Gurappa and Mohanashankar Shivaprakasham have been awarded the Mid-Career R&D Award. Drs. Anuvad Roy and Tarak Kumar Patra have been awarded the Early Career R&D Award. Dr. Shaligram Tiwari and Joe Thomas Karakatu have been awarded the Srimati Mati Annapurna Gurunath Award for Excellence in Teaching. Many students have also won several recognition. Mr. Anant SM, Ms. Subicha, Mr. Harish, Ms. Shruti Tandon, Mr. Vallabh Sudhir Prabhudesai, Mr. Hemant Kumar, Ms. Vasanti Suresh, Mr. Chayan Ranjan Das. They have been offered many fellowships and also best PhD theses, best presentation awards from very reputed forums across the globe. Friends, believe me that this is only 1/12. Thank you all for bringing such wonderful laurels to our institute. Our commitment to the development of the culture of India, IIT Madras has been very culturally vibrant for several decades. Sarang celebrated its golden jubilee, having started off as Mardi Gras in 1974. The annual cultural festival of IIT Madras was held successfully from January 10 to 14, 2024, witnessed more than 100 plus events, 9,000 plus student participants, a footfall of around 70,000 plus, and revenue generation of rupees 1.4 crore, of reaffirming its stature. Shastra, the technical festival and the beacon of innovation, was held during January 3 to 7, 2024, was graced by Honorable former President of India, His Excellency Sri Ramnath Govind, alongside Dr. Kiran Bedi, Dr. Deepak Dhar, and Honorable Minister of IT and Digital Services of Tamil Nadu, Thiru Palnivel Tyagarajan. IIT Madras hosted the 9th Annual International Convention of the Society for the Promotion of Indian Classical Music and Culture among Youths, SPICMACE, from 20th to 26th May 2024. The week-long festival featured renowned artists like Pandit Hariprasad Chaurasia, Ustad Amjad Ali Khan, Vidushi Padma Subramaniam, to name a few. The convention also had 5-day-long workshop intensives by eminent artists and craftspersons. Special performances by folk arts team of Tamil Nadu were also organized. IITM Master Ilayaraja Center for Music Learning and Research has been launched recently with the underlying concept of providing music for all, and the center will offer skill development programs, certification courses, etc. in the area of Indian music. Paradox is the techno-cultural sports fest conducted by the online Bachelor of Science degree students. Paradox 2024 saw a celebration of innovation art and culture with participation crossing more than 2,000 students. Curriculum must reflect contemporary industry and research needs. A curriculum task force was set up to update the UG curriculum under the chairmanship of Professor Rupesh Nasre. CTF has introduced a recreation course, an entrepreneurship course, and a semester-long internship with an aim to provide students with an opportunity to showcase their interest and personality in their education. CTF has also introduced an early exit option that students can exercise if they wish to carry on with pursuits such as an entrepreneurship. With reduction of credits, the curriculum is more in line with international programs of similar nature and gives greater freedom to students to pursue their interest. It has also enabled repositioning of workshop activity within the semester, thereby providing the first year students with longer vacation breaks, consistent with those of students in higher semesters. Faculty of IITM are very much aligned with the current focus of the industry. FedEx set up a cross-disciplinary center for smart supply chains to focus on a digital, sustainable and safety aspects of logistics. Power Finance Corporation funded a UG anatomy lab in the newly founded Department of Medical Sciences and Technology for BS students. Presim Trading supported cutting-edge brain research at the Sudhas Gopalakrishnan Brain Center. Altair Engineering supported setting up an electric vehicle simulation lab in Engineering Design Department, which is gearing up to set up state-of-the-art labs in the area of training and skilling for EVs. Kotak Bank continued to fund the Kotak IIT Save Energy mission, working with multiple IITs to do energy audits of MSMEs across geographies to help optimize their energy usage. Walmart set up a global center of excellence for developing cutting-edge solutions that will help MSMEs adopt artificial intelligence and digitization to drive operational efficiency and profitability. Hyundai provided a large grant of 100 crores, equivalent to $12 million, to enable IIT Madras pioneering work in setting up the Hydrogen Valley Innovation Hub at the Tayyur campus. HSBC provided scholarship for BS Data Science students across foundation and diploma levels. OnePlus supported endowed merit cum mean scholarship for BTech students across years, and Emphasis funded a center of excellence to enhance and accelerate applied research in the area of quantum computing. Faculty of IITM are also aligned with both the modern trends and societal needs, attracting significant amount of corporate social responsibility and alumni funding. Here are a few among those inaugurated in this academic year, spanning across green hydrogen, microgrid, battery technologies, and merit cum mean scholarships. IIT Madras has made permanent impact on her students, and this stands testimony. Close to 5 decades have passed after these 5 Kamadhenus have graduated, but still memories of their alma mater remain fresh in their minds. Thank you very much, Krishna, Sunil, Chris, Girish and Desh, for your continued support. I am at loss of words, but this for sure that we at IITM are very, very, very proud of you. IIT Madras, in consonance with her strategic plan, is focusing more on local relevance, leading to global excellence to make IITM for all, Anaivarukkum IITM. As per National Education Policy 2020, the gross enrollment ratio of kids taking up higher education after school must increase to 50% by 2035. We are around 28% countrywide. Solution as suggested by Swami Vivekananda: if the poor boy cannot come to education, education must go to him. Vidya Shakti and Kalvi Shakti are initiatives undertaken by a consortium including IIT Madras hosted Section 8 Company, IIT Madras Pravatak Technologies Foundation and Open Mentor Trust, wherein we establish internet-enabled rural interaction centers. This enables school teachers, alumni and thought leaders to interact with their rural children online. Friends, starting with 5 villages in October 2021, today Vidya Shakti has its rural interaction centers spread over 504 villages in Bharat and 16 villages in Sri Lanka. The total beneficiaries so far from these initiatives are 50,000 in Varanasi, 6,000 in Tamil Nadu, 500 in Arunachal Pradesh, and 1,500 in Sri Lanka. The scheme has enabled creation of 510 part-time and 20 full-time jobs. Approximately 10% increase in new admissions in government schools are witnessed, and 15% increase in the scores of students are also witnessed. The Vidya Shakti team has trained 3,300 school teachers, 1,800 in Varanasi and 1,500 in Andhra Pradesh, in using virtual labs to teach mathematics and science concepts. Vidya Shakti team teaches simulation software as part of experiential learning and virtual reality based lessons. The STEM tutors in Tamil Nadu give face-to-face demonstrations of science experiments to 3,000 middle school students. Apart from students, the team has trained 166 rural women in software testing and data entry program, 30 each in Tamil Nadu and Telangana and 106 in Uttar Pradesh under the Rural Empowerment Program, of which 12 have already got formal full-time jobs and 71 part-time jobs. Our digital DDs, 5 in UP and 3 in Tamil Nadu, have been recognized by the respective governments. The training in software testing and data analytics provided by the team will benefit around 10,000 college students in Tamil Nadu through the Non-Modal 1 program.
IIT मद्रास ने बनारस के हजारों स्टूडेंट्स को साइंस और मैथ्स में ऑनलाइन सपोर्ट देने के लिए विद्या शक्ति इनिशिएटिव शुरू किया है। 1 वर्ष के भीतर हुए अनेक कार्य इस बात के प्रमाण हैं।
These are some photos of the rural interaction centers. Friends, we firmly believe that this is a very practical and scalable way of achieving the Sustainable Development Goal 4 of the United Nations to provide equitable, accessible, affordable and quality education for all. The Science, Technology, Engineering and Mathematics scheme launched last year has so far distributed 2,500 electronic kits to 250 schools, and nearly 1 lakh students studying in 9th to 12th classes of the Tamil Nadu government schools in rural areas are getting benefited every year by this electronic science program. This is a very positive step taken by IIT Madras under the headship of Professor Sarathi, the Dean Planning, along with the School Education Department of Government of Tamil Nadu, towards building human capacity for the next generation electronics revolution. I would like to thank our anonymous alumnus, without whose magnanimous donation of around $500,000, 4 crores Indian rupee, this would not have been possible. Swayam Plus, a landmark initiative to offer employability focused program, was launched by Shri Dharmendra Pradhan, Honorable Education Minister, Government of India, on 27th February 2024. Under the scheme, around 1 lakh learners have benefited from more than 165 courses, of which 33 were aligned to the National Credit Framework across multiple sectors such as information technology, healthcare, BFSI and Indian Knowledge System, among others. This initiative is supported by IIT Madras. IIT Madras, in consonance with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 3 of providing equitable, accessible, affordable healthcare for all, has launched India's first NABL accredited medical devices calibration facility on wheels, which can calibrate around 45 medical devices in a hospital, thanks to the Central Electronics Center, IIT Madras, under the able leadership of Professor Anbarasu, that has made this achievable. Friends, all these activities at scale and accomplishments of our institute would not have been possible without the committed participation and support of all stakeholders, our faculties, students and staffs, agencies and industries sponsoring R&D and consultancy projects, professionals from other organizations who assist us in various capacities, and our alumni and corporate donors with their generous support to our various activities. In particular, I would like to thank office bearers such as heads of departments, deans, chairpersons, wardens, advisors and professors in charge of various shells and centers, hospital and hostel staff for the selfless work they put in to keep the institute ticking. The institute is grateful to the Ministry of Education, Government of India for its continued and sustained encouragement and support. I also wish to thank the Government of Tamil Nadu for all the support it continues to extend in multiple ways. I wish to thank Dr. Pavan Goenka, our Chairman Board of Governors, and all board members for their wise counsel, support and guidance, enabling us to scale new heights. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our Chief Guest, Nobel Laureate Professor Brian Kobilka, for gracing this convocation. We are eager to listen to his message to the graduating class of 2024. Before I end, I would once again like to congratulate the prize winners today and wish all our graduates happiness, professional success and fulfillment from a life of services to their profession, family and country. God bless you all. Jai Hind.
Respected Chief Guest, Professor Brian Kobilka, esteemed members of the Board of Governors, Professor V. Kamakoti, members of the Senate, distinguished faculty and staff of IIT Madras, proud parents, special invitees, guests, and of course, the stars of the day, the graduating class of 2024. Let me extend my personal welcome to all of you to the 61st Convocation Ceremony of IIT Madras. On behalf of the Board of Governors, I am delighted to welcome our Chief Guest, Nobel Laureate Honorable Professor Brian Kobilka, winner of the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2012. So, your presence here today is a matter of immense honor for this institute. Your groundbreaking research in unraveling the inner workings of G-protein coupled receptors has helped us advance our knowledge of how cells in our body can communicate and adapt to the environment. I know that you faced a lot of skepticism at the early part of your work, but today your findings are helping to develop many new drugs. Again, welcome to IIT Madras. Dear graduating class of 2024, heartiest congratulations. I'm sure that since the day you first walked through these halls, you and your family members must have been waiting, eagerly waiting for this day. I can imagine the pride and joy of your parents at this momentous graduation ceremony. I see a similar pride and joy in the eyes of your teachers. Through their unfaltering efforts, they've created not just good engineers, but also shaped your young minds to make you better human beings. I urge the graduating class to rise and give a standing ovation to your parents and faculty members who have contributed towards a successful journey at IIT Madras. Thank you. This is my 11th convocation as the chairman of the Board of Governors of IIT Madras, and it is a matter of immense pride to have witnessed rise of IIT Madras on the top of all engineering colleges in India, a position, as the director mentioned, it has held for 8 years running. The institute has progressively evolved with passing years in all aspects. In fact, the director's report now is 58 pages long, used to be about 26 pages 10 years ago, and director's speech gets longer and longer every year. The faculty selection, the student selection, nothing has been compromised over the years. Passion of faculty and staff to do all that you can and to graduate the best engineering students in India and perhaps in the world. The significantly greater thrust on R&D, The total R&D expenditure has gone up from about 250 crores 10 years ago to 2,000 crores. And what's more encouraging is that 40% of that comes from the industry. IIT Madras Research Park has become a benchmark for all IITs to follow. Entrepreneurship amongst graduating class and even professors has almost gone viral. The number of deep tech startups incubating from IIT Madras is perhaps the highest of any institute in India. Most recent example, again director mentioned that, success of Agnikul, which became the world's first company to build and launch a suborbital rocket with single-piece 3D printed semi-cryogenic rocket engine. Heartiest congratulations again to IIT Madras and Agnikul on this superb feat, not just for the institute, but for the country. Over the last 10 speeches, I have touched upon many subjects. The good thing is that every year the audience is different, so I can repeat the same thing. But permit me to talk a little bit about learnings from my life and paint a picture of the future. Dear graduating class, I remember sitting where you are, though in a different IIT, 50 years ago, and thinking about the options in front of me. At that time, the prevailing sentiment was to seek opportunities abroad, to build a life beyond the borders of a nation. I went with the flow and went through the common drill, get a PhD, get a job, come back to India, find a life partner, get the green card, get a house, have kids, and live happily thereafter. But something happened along the way that changed the course of my life. My wife and I chose to return to India after living in the US for 18 years. And this was a decision made from the heart. No Excel sheet calculation, no Excel sheet outcome would have justified that decision in early 90s. Yet, without a doubt, that was the best decision we made in our lives. So lesson number one for my life is that sometimes let your heart overpower the head. You should do what your heart desires. In the long run, that will make you happier. But lesson number two, just doing what your heart desires may not be enough to make you happier. There must be a bigger purpose, what I often call a superordinate goal. My superordinate goal was given to me by Mr. Anand Mahindra when he interviewed me. He simply said, I want to be able to compete with the best auto companies in the world with homegrown products, homegrown suppliers, and homegrown manufacturing. Just give me that, whatever it takes. And that, friends, became my superordinate goal and gave birth to the Scorpio SUV and drove me for the next 20 plus years. So I say to you that you must find your bigger purpose, the superordinate goal. It may not be obvious today, but keep looking for it. You will see it staring at you one of these days. Reflecting on the past, 30 years ago, no one could have envisioned the India of today. The remarkable progress we have witnessed in the last 3 decades fills me with immense pride and reinforces my belief in the potential within each of us. Looking ahead, I am confident that the next 30 years will bring even greater advancement and successes. India has already become a magnet for investments across various industries, ushering in an era of unprecedented opportunities. This is leading to a remarkable transformation and is steering us towards becoming what is known as Viksit Bharat, a developed India by 2047. This vision, championed by our Honorable Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji, reflects a collective national ambition. The Indian economy is advancing rapidly. A decade ago, we were ranked number 10. Today, we are number 5. Soon, we'll be number 3. And we aspire to be a $30 to $35 trillion economy by 2047 on its way to Viksit Bharat. However, the concept of Viksit Bharat extends beyond mere economic growth. It envisions a developed India characterized by a $30 to $35 billion economy with a more than 7-fold increase in per capita income, world-class infrastructure across urban and rural areas, minimizing the divide between urban and rural, universal access to high-quality healthcare and education, ideally free of cost, eradication of poverty and illiteracy, self-reliance and prominence as a global hub for critical technologies in strategic sectors such as defense, space, aerospace, and key manufacturing and export sectors like automotive, agriculture, food processing, chemicals, and textiles. Recognition as the prime destination for the world's most talented scholars, scientists, and investors. Minimal government interference supported by a robust digital economy and governance, and energy independence through the adoption of clean technologies. That, my friends, will be the Viksit Bharat that we will see in 2047. And you, the graduating class of 2024, will be at the peak of your careers. Just imagine when Viksit Bharat arrives. You will be the architect of achieving our nation's dream. And I invite you today to envision that India you will inhabit in 2047. However, Viksit Bharat will not happen simply by wishing it. Achieving this vision relies heavily on us collectively taking bold, transformative actions. Viksit Bharat will be possible only if the governments, businesses, entrepreneurs, and professionals like you make significant and audacious moves and take big bets. That is a third learning that I want to communicate to you. Disruptions that reshape industries, countries, and redefine paradigms can be caused only by taking big bets. If you find that you have never failed, it should give you a pause, not satisfaction. It most likely means that you have played it safe. Too safe to step beyond your comfort zone. Take risks, take big bets. Today, India is placing its big bets in groundbreaking technologies across digital, fintech, space research, health tech, and other areas. The road to Viksit Bharat will come from technology and innovation, and this is where you, the graduating class of IIT Madras, can play a big role. You can create building blocks of inclusive growth by leveraging technology. India needs robust, accessible, and innovative technology solutions. Young Indians like you will be the architect, the builders, the dreamers, and the doers of Viksit Bharat. You are the ones who will bridge the gap between aspirations and reality. You will tackle the challenges of tomorrow, and hence, as you leave these prestigious halls, remember, you are not just engineers or technologists, you are the visionaries, the creators, and the architect of the future India. Some of you may continue your journey in academia, diving deeper into the realms of science, technology, or management, while others might enter the industry, applying your expertise in established firms or innovative startups. Alternatively, you might embark on entrepreneurial ventures, fostering innovation and economic growth. Regardless of the path that you choose, it is imperative to act with social responsibility. Use your skills and knowledge to address the challenges our nation faces, and remember, each of you possesses the potential to shape India's future and contribute to realizing the vision of a developed Viksit Bharat. And as I conclude, I want to leave you with a vital lesson that might not seem immediately relevant, but will become increasingly significant as the years pass by. You are never too old to explore new avenues and learn new skills. Learners move forward. Concluding that you know everything is perhaps the greatest mistake you can ever make. True progress belongs to those who remain perpetual learners, while those who assume they know it all eventually lag behind. A profound opportunity for me personally to contribute to nation building presented itself in 2021, when at the age of 67, I was appointed head of InSpace, the Indian National Space Promotion and Authorization Center. Space was a totally new frontier for me. I knew nothing about it. An uncharted territory, yet a sunrise sector brimming with tremendous potential. I took the challenge and dived in wholeheartedly. It has been inspiring to witness how both seasoned ISRO veterans and young startups led by engineers like yourself are spearheading a technological revolution in space. Names like Agnikul, Pixel, Dhruva Space, Skyroot would be familiar to you, exemplifying this surge of innovation. For me, the journey has been filled with learning and numerous opportunities to add value. I continue to learn even today, every day. So these are few lessons I have learned in my life, which I would like to leave with you. Number one, listen to your heart. Sometimes let your heart overpower the head. Do what you're passionate about. Number two, live for a superordinate goal. It will be like your North Star, guiding you and aligning your actions towards a bigger purpose. Number three, take big bets. You will never make a difference without taking risks. And number four, never stop learning. And do all of this with compassion and empathy for others. And as you embark on this new chapter in your life, remember that the path ahead is both promising and challenging. There will be obstacles to overcome, setbacks to endure, and moments of doubt. There will be those who question your intentions and challenge your capabilities. Yes, it is essential to persevere and remember that such challenges force the resilience and determination required for true success. Forge ahead, leverage your skills in technology and innovation, and contribute profoundly to a nation's journey towards development and excellence. Congratulations once again, and I wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. May you achieve great things and make us all proud. God bless and Jai Hind.
Good morning, everyone. Distinguished guests, faculty, staff, dear students, ladies and gentlemen. It is my great pleasure to introduce our today's chief guest, Nobel laureate, Professor Brian Kobilka. Brian Kobilka is Professor of Molecular and Cellular Physiology at the Stanford University School of Medicine, California. In 2012, he won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry for his work on G-protein coupled receptors, GPCRs. Over the past 3 decades, Kobilka and his colleague, Robert Lefkowitz, MD, with whom Kobilka shares the prize, played an important role in discovering and understanding GPCRs. In 2011, Kobilka was the first to crystallize and analyze one of the receptors bound to its signaling molecule, a critical step towards understanding how to control them. Also, in 2011, Kobilka and his team were the first to obtain a 3D image of the same GPCR bound to its signaling molecule, an extremely difficult technical endeavor due to the protein size and complexity.